Was the Diggers' free store effective? Have you ever wondered what it would be like to live in a world where everything is shared and nothing costs a dime? The Diggers' free store in San Francisco during the 1960s was an attempt to create just that. This unique initiative was part of a larger movement known as the Counterculture and the Hippie movement, which sought to challenge societal norms. The Diggers were a group of activists and improvisational actors who believed in anarchist ideals. They aimed to create a free city where goods and services were available without any monetary exchange. The free store was a small shop where people could take what they needed for free. This was a radical idea at the time, as it pushed back against traditional capitalist values. The free store operated on the principle of sharing. People were encouraged to take what they needed and give what they could. This spirit of generosity was a key part of the Digger agenda, which also included free food distributions and medical clinics. These efforts were especially important during the Summer of Love, when many young people flocked to the Haight-Ashbury neighborhood. So, was the Diggers' free store effective? In many ways, yes. It provided essential items like clothing and food to those in need, which was vital during a time of social upheaval. It also served as a powerful social statement, challenging conventional ideas about ownership and consumption. The free store helped foster a sense of community among residents and visitors, embodying the ideals of sharing and cooperation that defined the 1960s. However, the free store did face challenges. As more people moved to the Haight-Ashbury area, it became harder to sustain the flow of free goods. Law enforcement pressures led to the free store being shut down multiple times and forced to relocate. Internal conflicts and issues related to drug use also contributed to the decline of the Diggers by the end of the decade. Despite these difficulties, the legacy of the free store is still felt today. It inspired later mutual aid efforts and free meal programs, like those in Berkeley's People's Park and the Food Not Bombs movement. The Diggers' philosophy of sharing resources freely continues to motivate community initiatives focused on equity and support. From a nostalgic perspective, the Diggers' free store represents the idealism and radical experimentation of the 1960s. It captured a spirit of hope and rebellion against established norms, creating a space where generosity and communal care were part of everyday life. While it was not a perfect solution, its impact as a social and cultural experiment remains significant in the story of the 1960s counterculture.